Hi everyone, how are you? Today I wanted to talk about my experience and my journey with Caroline Girvan's Epic Heat. So, who is Caroline Girvan? So, Caroline Girvan is a certified personal trainer who has been posting fitness videos on YouTube for about the past year or so. She has really blown up in popularity recently, especially over the pandemic and quarantine. She is different from other YouTube trainers in that she focuses a lot on resistance-based training. Specifically, she does a lot of dumbbell-based exercise movements as opposed to more HIIT style or cardio-based workout. So she does post a fair amount of fairly popular HIIT style training as well. So what is Epic Heat? Epic Heat is a 10-week program with 50 days of workouts and is posted on YouTube. It comes with a full guide that is published on her website, including nutritional information, a schedule, tips, tricks, equipment recommended, etc. I recommend you check it out if you are planning on doing the program. The way that it's structured, it consists of 5 workouts a week, 1 HIIT workout or some sort of cardio style workout toward the end of the week. It's 4 days strength-based or resistance-based workouts, either with dumbbells or with your body weight. Of the 4 days of resistance training that you get per week, typically split up into upper body, lower body, and full body. Depending on the week, you typically get 1 full body day and then either 2 upper body or 2 lower body days, and the additional day is the opposite. Before I can talk about my review and experience with this program, I want to talk a little bit about myself and my background in exercising and fitness. So I consider myself a relatively active person, not completely sedentary, but not an athlete either necessarily speaking. Beginning about February of this year, I decided to embark on a new sort of fitness journey, and I started pursuing some YouTube fitness workout almost on the daily. These are mostly body weight style exercises. They're relatively short in length. I was really just trying to get into that, building the habit, having a regular fitness routine. I discovered Caroline sometime in about March and April, and I started throwing some of her body weight and ab exercises into the mix. Starting in about early May, I decided to take on Epic Heat, the new program that she had just released at the time. This one appealed to me as opposed to Epic 1 or Epic 2, her other really popular workout programs, because of the length of the videos. These exercises are about 30 minutes in length as opposed to the hour or 40 minutes that Epic 1 and Epic 2 program workouts are. That just fits into my schedule a little bit better. So I did modify the program a little bit for myself. I did skip the HIIT or cardio workouts entirely. So the last day of the 5-day program for the entire 10 weeks, I did skip. So really I did 40 workouts instead of the 50, but I did incorporate a lot of walking and other types of cardio into my week. I'm not a fan of HIIT style workouts, so I decided to leave them out. In terms of equipment, all you really need is yourself and your body and some motivation and discipline to keep going. Some things to make your experience a little more comfortable include things like a mat, a yoga block, some booty bands, a pair of dumbbells in a variety of weights if possible, and then some sort of chair or elevated surface to do your Bulgarian lunge, hip thrusts, etc. On to the review and my journey experience with the program. Starting the first week, really the first day, is a leg workout. It is a killer leg workout. I struggled with it so much. I had to pause, take breaks, I laid on the ground, I drank a lot of water. It was tough, but I made it through. The rest of that week really is the same. So is week 2 and week 3. The first 3 weeks are probably the most rough. All of the workouts are incredibly challenging. They will challenge your motivation to continue. Really, I just modified as needed. I took weights down. If I started at a higher weight for a particular exercise, typically by the end, I would be doing a lower weight. Really, whatever I could to just get through the workout. Luckily, they are pretty short. They are 30 minutes long. By the time you want to stop and quit, pretty much the workout's over. By the time you make it through about the first month or so, kind of get into the swing of things and the work exercises become a little bit more familiar. Caroline does repeat a lot of the same sort of movements, so a lot of squats, Bulgarian lunges. Her upper and body days typically are fairly predictable based on the style or the area of body that you're worked. For me, at least, made it a lot easier to sort of jump in. I knew what I was getting myself into based on the title how challenging it was going to be able to like mentally prepare myself. It also includes in the description box a list of all of the workouts for that day, so you can go ahead and take a peek if you like. The program generally has quite a bit of variety. I particularly loved the full body days, and the upper body days. Lower body days were my least favorite, but we got through it. So overall, really enjoyed this program. I'm gonna give the program some scores based on a variety of different categories, and then we can talk about how I felt about the program overall, my results, and then what I plan to do next. In terms of challenge or difficulty level for this program, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Although to be fair, it really depended on the day. Some days were definitely a 5 out of 5, but I think overall for me, it was a 4 out of 5. For fun or enjoyability, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I loved this program through and through. Loved all of it. Really enjoyed it. For scheduling, programming, and the realism of getting it into my schedule and sort of any flexibility there, giving it a 5 out of 5. I loved that because it was not a 7-day program, I could really flex and fit it into my schedule as needed. So results. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. I was really happy with my results with this program. I definitely felt lots of strength gains. Like my form was definitely getting better. One of the benefits of filming yourself, see your form and correct it. I would probably do a similar thing. Absolutely 5 out of 5 results were great for me. In terms of approachability of the program for someone like me who was very new to resistance training with any sort of weights at all, had no background in it. Every time I had gone to a gym previously, it was really to do just like cardio with a treadmill. I give this a 3.5 out of 5. The guide that she publishes is super helpful. As someone who jumped right into Epic Heat, skipped sort of the beginner Epic program, it was a little bit intimidating, but absolutely doable. Feel free to modify as you need to, and don't feel like you need to go at the pace Caroline is going or at the weight Caroline is going. Goodness knows that I definitely did not use the weights that Caroline was using at all. That woman is a beast. Okay. So for overall score, I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed the program overall. I thought it was very well thought out and planned. Everything about the program was just enjoyable, from the music to the way that the workouts were structured to including a finisher at the end. I like the length of the program. 10 weeks I felt was really good. It wasn't too short, but it wasn't also super long. I feel like 10 weeks is a good amount of time for you to really understand and get a feel for the format and the form and the exercises, see progress in yourself and see results. So let's talk about my results and outcomes of the program. Over the 10 weeks, I definitely saw an improvement in my strength and the dumbbell weights that I was using. I started out with a max of about maybe 12 or 15 pounds, and by the end of the program, I was using 24 pounds for some movements and some exercise per arm. So total of, almost 50 pounds, like 48 pounds. Pretty good. I did obviously increase the weight, usually by week or every other week, just based on sort of how I was feeling, and I would always lower them if I felt like I was not able to control the dumbbell and the movement. Overall, really happy with my strength gains. You can see I'm very happy with those results. So let's talk about weight. Some people are going to be interested in the weight that I lost in this program. A lot of people pursue fitness journey for weight loss reasons. So I did lose approximately 5 pounds from the beginning of May to about mid-June, which is approximately the amount of time that I was doing this program. Now, I want to caveat this with, I don't credit this to just the program. There were other changes in my life that I made as well contributed to this weight loss, but I did just want to mention that I believe that this program did contribute to that weight loss. So I did also want to talk a little bit about some DEXA body scan results that I did get prior to starting this program and then right after starting this program. So I did go from about 24.5% body fat to 18.9% body fat. From the start to the end, I did get the DEXA scan maybe about 1 to 2 weeks before I started this program. And again, I got the second DEXA scan about 2 weeks post this program. So take that as you may, but I do credit a lot of that with this program, that I did lose quite a bit of body fat, which is part of my goal starting out this fitness journey. So if this is also part of your fitness journey, I hope that this is helpful for you. The other thing that I strongly believe this program contributed to is some ab definition that I'm definitely starting to see here, which I'm very excited about. Something that was part of my goal starting out my fitness journey. So definitely crediting the workout partially to the development of some ab definition for me personally. If this is something that is a goal of yours, I highly recommend you try out this program. It is now end of August, and I first finished the Epic Heat program sometime mid-July. So I took about a 2-week break after Epic Heat, and I did do some of Caroline Girvan's other workouts, including her kettlebell series, which I also really enjoyed, and just a variety of other workouts. It was actually quite fun to be able to pick the workouts I wanted to do for those 2 weeks, but mostly it was just to give my body a little bit of a break after 10 weeks of pretty intense strength training that I really had not partook in previously. But I did start the program again. I am at the end of week 4 of Epic Heat. For me, round 2, and I'm still really enjoying it. The first 3 weeks were still very challenging for me. I was really optimistic that round 2, the first couple days would be a little less difficult, but good gosh, they were still super hard. They're really fun and they make you feel really great and accomplished after, so I highly encourage trying it. I'm still really enjoying the program. I do plan on completing it again, after which we'll see. I'll find something else to do probably, or maybe Caroline will come out with an Epic Heat part 2, which I will be thrilled about and super excited about. I encourage you to check out her channel if you haven't already. I will put a link here or in the description below, so please go ahead and check her out, give her some love. She is goodness, an amazing woman. So that is it for my review of Caroline Girvan's Epic Heat program. Hope this was helpful for you guys and I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and I will see you all again soon.